Alright, what is going on, UFC card lovers? Damien here from UFC Card Talk. We are back with another video, and it's not just any video. We have part 2. Not even part 2. This is the second of 3 mail days that I have coming up on the channel. The first one, a couple of weeks back. This one is 100 cards that I bought from Burbank Sportscards. Now, a lot of you might be wondering, Damien, why the hell did you buy 100 cards from Burbank? Well, I'm going to explain all of that, and as per usual, I will be showing off all these cards and explaining exactly why I bought those cards and what the plan is to do with these cards, because there is big plans planned for these. As we waste no time, I'm just going to start opening these up. I bought all these cards from Burbank at the end of January, because I have a drum roll for you guys. I have big news for you guys as we start a drum roll. Yes, I will be setting up, hopefully at my first ever card show, as potentially as a dealer. There is a national card show in Sweden here in May. It is called Swede Card, and my plan is to get some inventory rolling for those shows. Now, this order itself, as I said, it was over 100 cards from Burbank. I got all these from the Beckett Marketplace, from the Burbank store listings. And basically I did that because Burbank offer free shipping over $100 on Beckett, international shipping that is. So for me, as an international collector, it made a lot of sense, someone who needs inventory, to take advantage of that offer. So essentially I got over 100 cards here. I think exactly 100 cards maybe. And it was for about $120. So I got free shipping on that. And I want to thank Burbank actually, because normally here in Europe at least, you get smashed on the import duty. And thankfully Burbank declared value of, we can see the declared value there of $12. So that's missing a zero. So thank you to them, because I would have got absolutely smashed in import fees. I was a little bit worried that some of these cards have not come in penny sleeves or top loaders at all. So that is a worry, because my plan is for these 100 cards, as you're about to see, basically is to be all potentially graded to add value to them. Now, most of these, 80% of these, 90% of these are not UFC cards. That is because here in Sweden, the truth of the fact of the matter is, as much as it's very sad for me, UFC cards are not in demand. So it would be silly for me to go to a show. Although I will be going, I should correct myself now, I will be going in order to set up as a predominantly UFC dealer. As we show off the first card, it's the Michael Jordan Flair from 1989, I believe, or 88. There it is on the back. 1989. This was the most expensive card out of the lot, $25. But this one looks pretty decent in order to get graded. So all these cards I'll be looking to get graded, not necessarily needing 9s or 10s, as a lot of these are older cards. I've got some mix. I do have UFC cards here, but I do have the more desired sports. So I'm talking hockey, I'm talking a little bit of soccer, I think, as well, and then also some old school basketball. So as I said, we'll get through these now, show these off as quickly as I can, and try and explain exactly why I picked up the cards that I did. So thankfully that one's come top loaded, because none of these other ones are. As you see here, thick stack of cards, they are all not even penny sleeved. I think maybe you can pay extra to get them penny sleeved, maybe like 50 cents a card, but for me 100 cards at 50 cents a card, that would add $50, which sort of puts me in that range of not being worth it then. So a lot of these cards I paid less than $1 for. They are older cards, especially some of the older hockey ones. As I said, being living here in Sweden, going to a Swedish card show, I do predominantly want to have UFC cards, but I also want to be well prepared and make it worthwhile my time. So I do want to offer the people at the show some cards they're more interested in. But we're going to start off first with some UFC cards. It's another Jim Miller 2011 Finest Refractor, and behind that another Jim Miller Finest Refractor. So these I will be looking over to get graded along with the others. I think I've got about 6 of these cards now. There's another one. There's the camera really struggling to focus here. There we go. Already you can see the surface issues with these ones. 73 of 888. So there's 3 there in total. They're going to be put away in the kitty for UFC 300. And as we have the Quinton Jackson 2010 main event. This is just the base. But this card is really quite fresh. Put that one in a penny sleeve. So 2010 Quinton Rampage Jackson. We have another Jim Miller here. It's the gold from 2010 main event. These golds from 2010 are also a thicker stock, just like they were in 2009. This one not bad condition. These are not numbered, but being the gold, they are short printed. Not sure if they're as short printed as what they were in 2009, probably not, but still a short print. Nevertheless, I struggle to get this in a penny sleeve. It may be too thick for this penny sleeve, actually. Yeah, it is. It's alright, we'll set it over here. We have another one. This one in quite good condition. This one has probably a bit better corners, at least on the front. On the back, it's quite a bit better as well. So that's good. That's good news so far. Set that one off to the side. And we have a third one. So how many of these did I buy? Quite a few by the looks of it. A lot of these are repeats. So basically my plan will be to check over all the copies and get the ones that look the best graded. As I said, not looking essentially for 9s or 10s. Probably 8s is where I want to be at worst. There's another one. So this is a 4th one now. And that one looks not too bad as well. We have the Cole Miller from 2009, round 2. I like Cole Miller, I thought he was cool, and this is a silver. Number 9 of 188. I didn't even pick that up, that was a silver on the front. These ones look so much like the base with the silver there. Like, it's pretty hard to tell until you turn around on the back. Alright, now we've got our first non-UFC. Mats Sundin. Pretty popular, well-known Swedish hockey player from the early 2000s, maybe 90s, 1998 this one is. So, as I said, I'm being smart about which cards that I'm actually getting, even if it is other sports. Here's another one of the same card, and I think there's 5 copies here actually. So I tried to do a bit of comps, look into which cards, even at a 7 or an 8 from older hockey, would hopefully have some value. This is a Pacific trading cards. Never heard of them, but these are cool looking cards. Remind me of the. There we go, out of focus. Remind me of the Revolution. We have some die cuts here. Another well-known Swedish hockey player, Peter Forsberg. This one from Upper Deck. We have the Fleer Metal for Forsberg as well. This one is 1996. And as you will see, a few copies of this one as well. Because these cards, a lot of these cards were less than $1 a piece. So that's why I was able to get so many. Some of those in pretty good condition. It's going to be hard to keep these all looking good. We have another Peter Forsberg. This one is a cool looking one. It's the Leaf Limited. 2 copies of those ones as well. One of those, 2 of those look really gradable. One of those look really gradable. And we have some finest. And there's a lot of these. I think there's 5 of these. So these have a protecting on them. Did not know that. That's good news for me. These must be pretty pack fresh. They look pack fresh. So I won't want to handle them too much. We have some more. How many is here? There is a lot of these ones. I don't... Pro set. Matt Sundin. There is a lot. How old are these ones? There's probably 10 of those there. So they must have been super cheap. They are 1990. That could be his rookie card. So we have some old tops. So these are peachy. We'll turn it over. These are tops. 1977 tops. For Pure Samling. There's 5 of those. So once again, as I said, not necessarily needing a high grade. Hopefully 1 or 2 of those are worth sending away. Alright, just fix the camera a bit. This one is from 75 tops. That one in a penny sleeve, which is good news for me. Add that to the pile. And now we have some Muhammad Ali cards. These are from Leaf. 1990 Leaf, I believe. In 2010. So I thought that was a cool image of Muhammad Ali. See how gradable these all are. This is Ingemar Johansson, famous boxer. These are from 1991. So hopefully a couple of these will be gradable because he is a pretty famous boxer. This card was really cool. We have Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, and also Joe Frazier, I believe, in this card. Ooh. So that one's very cool, and that one looks like it's in quite good condition as well. So we'll put that one in a sleeve. As we had some Rodmans now. Dennis Rodman, cool basketball player. I really like some of these 90s inserts. This is a Fleer Ultra from 96-97. We have 2 of those. And then we also have the Upper Deck Collector's Choice for him as well. From, what year is this? From 95. Alright, that's the first stack. Alright, so the plan is, obviously, check these cards over. Don't necessarily need 9s or 10s, but hoping to get somewhere around 7s or 8s for some of these old school ones. Now we're getting to some of the old school wrestling ones, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm not sure how well wrestling will sell here, but I think these cards are cool nonetheless. So we have the Stone Cold Says So for Kurt Angle. I like that real old school WWF logo there. This one pretty fresh from Fleer 2001. We have the WWF Superstars for Triple H. Not sure how, once again, the old school logo. Got 2 copies of this one. This one from Fleer as well from 2001. 2 copies of that. Not sure if I'm a fan of the green. Looks like he's giving Chris Jericho the pedigree there. We have the Stone Cold Steve Austin. Raw is Jericho. Raw is War. This one, Fleer as well from 2001. Cool looking card. One sleeved up. Have a few Rock cards now. Also Raw is War from 2001 Fleer. We've got the Chris Jericho versus The Rock show enders. The Rock pinning Chris Jericho there. This one's cool. As we have some comic images from 2000. The Rock, giving the Rock bottom to Triple H. Sorry guys, I've got so much going on here right now. And then we have The Rock Says from Comic Images as well, 2000. More comic images of The Rock. Few of Triple H. As you can see, there's a lot of cards for me to go through here. Now, one of the most famous soccer players Sweden's ever have. As we struggle to focus here, we have the finest for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. This one looks pretty good. So as you can see, seeing a real diverse here. We've had 4 different sports, 5 actually if you want to include boxing. We've had boxing, wrestling, or UFC as well. And we've had soccer, and we've had hockey, and even a little bit of basketball. As we have the star signings for Anders Svensson, another old school popular soccer player from Sweden. These are the tops. 2 copies there. Back to some UFC now, guys. This is all UFC now, so this is good. Finish it off with some UFC. we have the Jim Miller 2012 knockout. The gold, number to 188. 2013 knockout, sorry. Not bad. Little bit of wear on the corners and that edge. This one is the blue. I got this one for Quentin Rampage Jackson because I love the image of him. Don't know who he's dunking there, but he's dunking someone. This is also from 2013 knockout. That one was for the PC. We have some 2013 Bloodlines now. I've got the flag parallel for Akira Kurosani.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
Never heard of him, to be fair. But a cool card nonetheless. Try and entice some Swedish MMA fans at the show with some of these. How many more of these have I got? There's another two. It's two more. Sorry. 3 more. So 4 in total. So you can tell that I bought these for the grade to flip. We'll see how that plays out. We've got some TJ Grants here. Some more flag parallels. These ones look cool. Canadian fighter. That also number to 188 from 2013. Bloodlines. And there is 4 of those ones. We have some Dennis Sievers now. Same set, 2013 Bloodlines, flag parallel. These ones are all a little bit dinged on the corner there. You can see the bit of whitening. So that's a little bit disappointing. Now, I can't pronounce this fighter's name, but I thought the flag looked really, really cool in this picture. Once again as well, Topps Bloodlines 2013 flag parallel, number to 188. And there's 4 of these as well. Maybe one of these will be worth grading, not that one. Look at the chip there on the side. But that Afghanistani flag looks really cool, I think. 188. And then to finish it off, we have 2 cards here, I believe. Both Jake Shields. Nope. This one, 2012 Finest. Blue refractor with a massive scratch. And look how he's punching, my guy, Yoshihiro Akiyama. 25 188. Bad scratches on this one. And then we have the 2012 Diego Brandao. I just thought the photo of this was really, really cool. And this is the Topps refractor from 2012 Finest. So that's it. Now I've got to go through all these cards, see which ones are worth grading, which ones are not worth grading. Hopefully get these sent away because it is the end of February now and I have literally to May to get these back to me. So I'm not sure how that's going to go out for timeline, but we'll see. And if not, hopefully some of these are a little bit more timeless because they are a little bit older, other sports. soccer, hockey, hopefully a little bit more timeless. So even if I don't get them back in time for this specific card show in Sweden, I can still have an opportunity to sell them later down the line. That's going to be it for the video, guys. Let me know what you guys think, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, you can give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you again here next week at UFC Card Talk.